I learned, maybe I should say relearned, a valuable lesson this week that I wanted to share with you. And it's only Tuesday morning as I'm recording this. So who knows what the rest of the week will bring. But yeah, so yesterday something occurred that was such a great reminder that I really wanted to tell you about it. What I'm about to talk about also reflects the mood and the whole premise of my group on school called Calm Money Moves. If you're interested in finding out more, you can check out the link in the description below this video. But essentially, here's what happened. I had been going through a short period of time where I was experiencing a lot of pressure around my business. And I've learned that my feelings ebb and flow just like everyone's do, and I don't need to worry about that. I had just noticed it. And yesterday, I had a bit of a reset around this. And I do have to credit a former coach of mine. I went back and listened to something that she had recorded a while back, and I realized something really important again for the umpteenth time, which is that we don't have to work so hard. We don't have to work so hard. Gosh, I'm feeling emotional saying that because I know that I put a lot of pressure on myself, and perhaps you do too. But what I've noticed is that when I let go, when I relax into myself instead of pressurizing everything and stressing myself out, things start to happen. And I fully believe, not just believe, that's not even a strong enough word. I know that when I am able to relax into myself with a capital S, that all of the creative power that I have and that you have, it's readily accessible. It's there. All of the opportunity is there. All of the ideas are there. Everything we need is there for us at all times. We never have to search for it or muscle through anything. It's just not necessary. And the more that we stop muscling through, the easier things get. So I'm going to tell you about two things that occurred right after I had this renewed insight about relaxation and allowing for new opportunities to present themselves instead of trying to force the issue. So the first thing that happened was I remembered that just like you, if you're a solopreneur in business for yourself, the next paying client or customer is already here in my sphere. I'm already connected to them. And so are you. You are already connected to your next paying client or customer. Isn't that a relief? I found that to be such a relief. And what I did with that realization was I went into my school group because I remembered a comment that someone made in there. And I responded to this person's comment because I knew I could help them with this particular problem they were facing. And I said, if you'd like to chat about how I can help you with this, I will direct message you the link to my calendar and we can chat about it and I can see what I can do. I shared the link to my calendar and they signed up for a call right away. As I'm talking to you right now, we're getting on Zoom tomorrow. That was such an easy thing for me to do. And I know this person, I have worked with them a lot over the years, and I know that I can help them with this particular challenge that they're facing. So why not just reach out and say, let's talk about it? So you may want to start to do something as simple as that. If you see someone responding to you anywhere, offer to talk to them. It's really that simple. It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. Another aspect of all of this that I realized was that people will do things that are unexpected. And we are allowed to, we have permission to expect great things from ourselves, from our business, from other people who are already, again, in our sphere. where I had someone who I've known for a long time do something unexpected and upgrade to the premium level of my school community. This is someone who I didn't necessarily think would do that, but I found it really exciting that they wanted to do that, that they wanted to make that investment in themselves, even though I could tell from what they were saying that they weren't quite ready to do it. They were going to do it anyway. They were going to jump in. And I was so exhilarated by the action that they took that it has fueled me today. Now, keep in mind that both of these things that I'm sharing in this video happened very quickly after I re-listened to this coach's message and then had these insights about the fact that our next paying client is right here, right now. And all we have to do is show the tiniest movement in that direction, and things can start to materialize in real form, meaning potential income or actual income coming in. So if we can simply kind of retrain ourselves out of this push, push, push way of doing things and take our time to, again, relax into who we are, relax into our innate capability and our innate creativity. Remember that everything is already here for us right now, and take action from there. It just makes all the difference. We don't have to be so hard on ourselves, and we don't have to work so hard. We can simply remember that connection, human to human connection, is where it's at. There is nothing that works better than that. There's nothing that's easier than that. And there's nothing that's more fun than that, than reaching out to someone, showing support for someone, being there for someone. Quick note here, I have been checking my analytics for my channel, and lots of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're not yet a subscriber, please click that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as an official part of my community. And again, if you're interested in joining my school space called Calm Money Moves, please click the link in the description. And I want to leave you with this last thought, which is, if you are feeling pressured in any aspect of your business, give yourself a break today. Give yourself a break. That sounds like a slogan from a big company. But in any case, I want you to give yourself a break. And I want you to remember that you already have what you need. You already have all the people you need around you to start to build an incredibly powerful, impactful, and income earning business. Look for what opportunities are already here, relax into yourself, and allow yourself the ease that you have permission to have in every aspect of your life.